It's a total of $30.59.
So have you been here before?
We have. We're fortunate enough to live, how many miles? 10 miles from here.
Oh yeah?
We're from your neck of the woods.
Where at?
Well, you're from La Follette.
Yeah?
We're right across the line to Tazewell.
Oh, okay.
Right into Virginia, so. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Rose Hill area up in there?
Actually, Rose Hill, yes sir.
Yeah, so that's where you live at now, or you live down this way
No,
now?
we live here now. Yeah, we live in Monterey now.
Monterey now, okay,
That's how
yeah.
we found your channel, actually. You did Montgomery Grocery.
Montgomery, and I've done the Dutch Treat also.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
down
we love
Rose.
the Dutch Street.
Yeah.
Dutch Streets.
So
So
you,
cool to see your channel back home. You
Oh,
know,
yeah?
And it just brings us back every
Yeah,
time. So.
You keep up with us. Like, you go film that stuff, and then we know what's going on there when we're here. So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's awesome.
Well,
We should do it.
what's y'all's names?
Landon.
And I'm Erica.
Erica, okay. So you like coming here to eat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff, man.
They do it right here, don't they?
Oh, yes, sir. Load you up.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the eggs, it's a total of $30.59, and I'll let you take care of that there. One of these days when I get a little bit more advanced, I'll do that too. Yeah, once you've got it, you don't want to go back, do you? I'll get you a receipt here. Thank you so much. You have a good afternoon. Thank you. We have sandwiches for Harold. Also a couple for Eva. Thank you. I'll grab your receipt too. Okay. Those are your sandwiches then. Okay. Para los niños, ¿no?
Yes.
To get that. Let's see. You don't have a tag for this.
Thank you. And you want this in
It probably just came off. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is 7716, and I'll let you do it right there. Okay.
Would you like the receipt, sir?
Okay, are these all your sandwiches now? Okay, okay. 4 cold cuts, 2 extra meats, and another 3 cold cuts. Okay, is it also a cold cut? Okay, so just another cold cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cold cuts, 2 extra meats. 2.
Lighting candles at the wedding, and I can't find a lighter. So if I don't get time.
Hey guys, this is John with Appalachian Channel, and I'm in Muddy Pond, Tennessee at the Country Porch store. What is this, a variety store? What do you call this top store? General store, variety store?
I don't know, community store. I think.
Community store. Well, anyways, it's got a little bit of everything, and I've ate here several times when I've been filming it here with the Gunther family. I've come down to eat, and this is Jonathan and his son Bradley, and they're one of the 3 owners of the store, and we're going to meet the owners today as we walk through the store. We just want to open up here and show you some of this beautiful candy that they've got, and we're going to hear the story of why they the partners got together 7 years ago and bought this store, and they've expanded it and made it a big part of the community and the tourist attraction for people to come to this area. So Jonathan, tell us a little bit about your story of why you wanted to originally open this or buy the store. There was a store here already. They've been here for many years.
A friend of ours built the building. Well, I moved into the area and became a friend, and built the building, and then he passed away just suddenly, and the building was empty for maybe the better part of a year, and then just 3 of us couples, which are neighbors next door here, we just had a kind of a vision that had been playing in our mind for a while, but it didn't really happen till maybe a week before the auction of the building, that we said let's just do this together and open up a store and make some changes and open it up for for the purpose of food for the people that come into the community, and also to give a lot of the young people their first job opportunity, so they don't have to go out of the community for that first job. So there's about a dozen girls usually on staff, and it's their first job starting at 15, 16 years old, and we just enjoy working with them. We feel kind of special that we are part of their first job.
Yes.
So, from the staff standpoint, it's really special. And from the customer standpoint, we all love people. So we enjoy meeting a lot of people here.
Yeah. So we'll start right here since we're in this hallway. And I'm looking at all these. Is this jellies and jams that we're seeing right here, or different things that you're selling? Some of it I see is private labeled or labeled maybe for you all. It says Country Porch and.
Yes.
Is this, let's see, mixed berry jam. Guess you got a good selection of it here.
There's two different brands. The private label comes from Walnut Creek, and the other is a brand from the Mennonites in East Tennessee.
Okay. So, try to buy some of it local, I guess, some local products.
Yes,
and then
we try to get as many local Tennessee products as possible. But all of our bulk foods come from Walnut Creek, which is in Ohio. It's a Mennonite company, and Dutch Valley in Pennsylvania, also a Mennonite company.
So you got some of the old-fashioned stick candy here. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the Mennonite stores they do the self-packaging, or what do you call that, where you package this yourself?
Yeah, just I don't
buy
know
in
what
bulk and then break it down.
Mm-hmm.
So that just seems really. A lot of the Mennonite stores seem to pick up the same type of tradition of like using the papers to place your order with, to mark what you want on your orders. I've seen that.
Well, the thing is, Mennonites think alike, and these companies are the suppliers are Mennonite companies, Mennonite run, and we relate well with them. It seems like, we buy from them, and it's just like a hand and a glove working together. Okay, let me introduce you to my wife Charlotte here, and she is this is her specialty. This is her room. She's just really good at crafts and decorating, and she's really made a lot of the vibe in this store. Just made it a beautiful homey atmosphere in here.
What are these things here? Pot holders?
These are pot holders. These are a good seller. Right here.
So you got a lot of framed art on the walls, or sayings, I guess you would call them. What do you call this?
These are lath signs with all different kinds of sayings. This is a lath right here.
A lath.
The reason they're called lath is like back in the days when they hung tobacco, they used a stick.
Okay.
That was this diameter. It's like a tobacco lath diameter. So they take the old tobacco lath and make a frame for the motto.
Oh, I got you. I understand now. Absolutely.
Get down to this.
So yeah, there's a lot of home decor here. So that was some of the things that y'all sell a lot of. Looks like, I guess, or you wouldn't have so much of it. Huh?
Yeah, it goes good.
Yeah. So this was part of the porch originally?
This was an outdoor porch.
Outdoor,
yes.
and you closed it
we
to
just
make...
closed it in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, sure did.
A lot of wind chimes here. Wow.
We sell a lot of chimes, and they're made by the Amish in Indiana. We know them personally. They, some of the owners of that business, and we buy them by the pallet and sell a lot of chimes. We have in stock. If somebody wants a chime, they come here and they select which one they want, and we go and get them in the box.
I got you.
So they actually carry them out of the store in the box.
Got you. So is there another room right here?
That's the dining room.
The dining room. Let's show them the dining room here real quick. Beautiful. Nice. Then they can eat outside also. There's porches.
Yeah. Yep.
Out there I saw. So. see. Let's sweep these toys real quick while we're through here. These looks like some of the old time stuff made out of wood.
Yeah, they are. Yep. And we get a lot of remarks about, people tell us they can't find this stuff anywhere else. They're so happy to find this for their grandchildren. Usually it's grandparents buying it for their grandchildren because this is what they played with when they were young.
Yeah, you've got one of the bigger selections of them that I've seen. Nice selection. How about you? Which one's your favorite toy in here?
It's hard. I think I would pick probably this.
What is that?
You put this on here and then you can just.
Oh yeah, I had them. Yep, I remember that as a kid. You pull that, and the harder you pull it, the farther it'll fly.
Yeah.
I know it. That's a good one. And here's a real old one. That's cool. Yeah. Nice.
The string comes off.
Yeah, you just don't want a guy pack your bread in the bag. All right, thank you.
Okay, let me introduce you to our partners, Martin and Rosanna Horst.
Hello.
Looks like you're busy today.
We have a busy day, yep.
Now, are you all related or
We are second cousins.
second cousins? Okay.
Jonathan and I are, yep.
Okay. Nice. So, I understand you all got together to save this little community store and keep people coming to Muddy Pond.
That is correct, and I believe we have somewhat accomplished that. It seems like we have definitely created a good place for the young ladies to work, and it's a good place for the community to hang out together, and it seems like we enjoy doing that. So, yeah, it's been a blessing. It really has. The store has served its purpose. I know we got together. I think we had 3 things we had that we wanted to make this store serve as, and one was to create some work for the girls. The other was to keep it in the community. And see what the third one was to have a place.
No.
That was not the equation at the time. Of course, we all enjoy making money. I don't think anybody doesn't, but
We
yeah.
really needed a place for people to eat when they come to Muddy Pond.
That was the big thing. Yeah.
Okay, so Roseanne's going to give us a little tour around what's going on here for a few minutes.
Yeah, these girls are just have you seen what our sandwich papers are like?
Yes, I have been here before, but I show
Okay.
it to the people
Okay.
that's watching how that works.
So you actually have selections here, like you pick the type of bread you want. We have all homemade breads. You pick the type of bread, the type of meat, the type of cheese, all the toppings, all of that's included in the price of the sandwich. Write your name on the top and they'll make it to order and call your name when it's finished. So, you know, your sandwich is just as good as you make it, really. But this is Hadassah. She's, how long have you worked here, Hadassah? Almost 3 years. And this is Rochelle.
Hey, Rochelle.
So let me show you the storage room and how we do the packing. We've got our loading dock right here. So the big trucks back up there and unload pallets of bulk food. So everything comes in either, you want to show them, John, the 50-pound bags of things like oatmeal and flour, sugar, all the different sugars and that type of thing. And or we get them in big boxes. You can go all the way up to the top and see our, yeah. So our one regret about this storage room is that we didn't build bigger. We're always running out of space.
So all of this stock we see here is already on the shelf that's made up.
This is just, when they get in a pallet, they will unpack it. They'll start to package right here, put it in the right size bags, and then they have a scales here that has everything entered in there, price per pound, and it prints out labels as they put the bags or small little containers on there. And,
now, is this something new that you all added once you all bought the store?
Right.
Yeah.
This whole area was not, there was nothing here. This was new. We added that whole cooler area and this area here, and we just wished we had added a larger room.
Well, you can always build on some more.
Well, we're always running out of space, but yeah. this we needed to add. So.
The other couple now, what was their name that owned it originally?
Delton and Rhonda Cohen.
And they built it, and
They built it in 2002, I believe they opened up, and he focused on specialty ice creams. He had his own ice cream machine.
okay, so it was more of an ice cream
I think
shop.
he said 57 flavors of ice cream. He came up with them himself and some sherbets and stuff. And he passed away suddenly, and that was in 2014. His wife kept the store open just for another year to sell everything out. She couldn't handle it herself. And then it came up for auction in 2016. So we bought it in 2016, added on, and opened in April of 2017. It's been almost exactly 7 years.
How about that? Yeah.
And they told us when we sat down with our wholesale suppliers, they said plan on at least 3 years before you turn a profit. And we had a slight profit the first year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a blessing.
It's
ain't
gone well. It really has. It's a little bit unfair because we had the advantage of already having a tourist base that was used to coming here.
So yeah, let's talk about that. There's other places people can visit when they come to the Muddy Pond community.
Exactly. We are actually the newest place.
There's leather shops and a general store. Then
Right.
there's Muddy Pond Variety Store that we have filmed several times before with the Gunther family down there. So they can come spend the day now. They can get
They
something
sure
to eat.
could, especially in the fall time when they're cooking sorghum. That makes a really good stop to watch them do that. So yeah, it's beautiful any time of year. So let me show you the bakery. This has a little history because there used to be a bakery here in Muddy Pond. Started many years ago, and then it kind of morphed into it just ended up closing. The young couple that was running it couldn't keep up. So one of the bakers from there actually came here and helped us start the bakery here, brought the recipes. So a lot of the recipes are old recipes, but so they are right here. Julie, can you turn around? This is Julia. She's icing donuts. We only do donuts on Saturday morning. That's a specialty. This is Adley. She's one of our lead bakers. She's been here for several years. We just count on her for everything. So I don't think there's anything going on out here, John, but that's where they do the frying. Frying and the grilling.
The frying and the grilling. How about that? Well, they got a nice view back there, don't they, with the back there. So this is stuff that's going to go into the deep fryer.
These are donuts that are still going to go into the deep fryer. These are cinnamon rolls that are going into the double ovens, either there or here. We have 2 sets of double ovens. These are things that are waiting to be packaged. Dinner rolls, looks like all dinner rolls. Maybe some hamburger buns right there.
So you make your own hamburger buns?
We make our own hamburger buns. That's part of what makes our sandwiches so good. Everything's made on homemade bread.
Oh, okay. All the sandwiches on homemade bread.
Fresh homemade bread.
Well, I'm going to get something to eat in a minute. You're making
you
me
are.
hungry.
You are.
So what we got here? This is a big old bowl of batter or a mixture for donuts?
Yeah. Adelaide, do you want to tell him what you've got going here?
Sure. That had been our donut dough, but it's empty as you can see. But that was the bowl that we used to mix that up in.
You like making the donuts?
I do. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a nice change from routine.
But through the week you make bread on a regular basis. You're always making bread for the sandwiches
The
every day.
regular things are breads, cinnamon rolls, cookies, sweet breads like banana. We do those seasonally, like they have a lemon poppy seed in the spring or banana bread in the summer, pumpkin bread in the fall. What else do we have? Danishes?
Danishes. We have cakes, carrot cake, German chocolate cake.
Cheesecakes in the cooler.
So you make whole cakes and sell them?
We do on order.
On order, okay.
Otherwise, they just piece them out and put them out for single serve.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got some great bakers. These are Danishes that are getting ready to go on the shelf. That is an order for a wedding, donuts for a wedding this afternoon. Did you say 13 dozen donuts for a wedding this afternoon? So they've been working on that. Let's see the girls in the kitchen. They make the hot sandwiches. Also, they are custom made. So, Jessica, can you turn around and say hi?
Hi.
Jessica's probably our newest employee. I'm not sure. How long have you been here, Jess?
Like 10 months, I think.
Okay. And this is Rochelle. You saw her out making cold cut sandwiches also, but she's making the hot ones now. So they custom make their own sandwiches here too. Put on mayo if you want it, or just whatever you want, mustard, or nothing, or everything.
You actually have two different sheets to order from, a cold
Yes,
list
we
and
have
a,
this is a $7 sandwich here, and the cold cut is a $6 sandwich.
Okay.
So everything's included, whatever you want.
What was your first thought when this came up about buying this business and y'all going in on partnership?
At the time, we had a little cabin rental business. We had 3 vacation rentals. And so I knew I didn't want to be very involved, but I thought we needed to do it. It seemed like Muddy Pond it used to be a big draw as far as for tourism, but the general store quit making sandwiches because it was just too much work. And so when people came to Muddy Pond, there was no place to get a sandwich, nothing to eat, and we felt like we needed to have something. Personally, I had a little vision myself for the store. In a lot of cultures, they had like what was called the village well, where the women would gather in the morning or anytime they needed to come draw their water for their households. And it was a time of connecting and socialization, knowing what's going on in each other's lives. And that was something that I said, Lord, make this a village well for Muddy Pond. That we can get together here and have a cup of coffee and eat a donut and connect with each other. And we're too alone in our lives. So that was one of my personal goals for the Muddy Pond Porch here. I actually wanted to call it the community porch, but I was outvoted. There's 6 of us and we all get equal votes. Nobody else voted for the community porch, so. I want to show you a few of our baked goods. These are the baked goods shelves. This is a sourdough bread, and it almost looks like a white bread, but it's got that sourdough base in it, and that's our absolute best seller. We'll probably sell 100 loaves of that today. Then we've got something like a cinnamon raisin bread, a few specialty breads. That's a popular one. The jalapeno cheese is a great one. We don't slice that unless you ask for it sliced. We can do that. Somebody who likes something spicy, things like dinner rolls, hamburger buns, wheat breads. Then we've got our shelves of packaged items. Actually, you'll look and see a Walnut Creek supplier. They're out of Ohio. It's a large Mennonite supplier, so we get a lot of products from them. Walnut Creek and also something called Dutch Valley. We get almost all our bulk foods from them and then repackage them. So yeah, you've got a lot of chips and snacks here. Salsas, different types of salsas. Here we've got our drink coolers. If you are going to have a sandwich, we don't have fountain drinks or anything, so you've just got a variety of drinks that you can choose from here. We've got a few specialties, some kombuchas, and you know, a little bit more healthy things for people that are interested in health. So those are popular. We have some things in the coolers like half cakes that the girls make in the bakery. If you want a whole cake, you have to order it. They also do some of the dips and cheese balls, things like that. They do those from scratch. And also our homemade potato salad and macaroni salad, which it looks like we're out of macaroni. This is Sunrise Dairy, which is a local dairy that's a healthy option for milk. They do a low pasteurization point on milk so that it keeps more of the healthy bacteria alive in that. I think I want to show you our most popular aisle, John. Especially if you've got children, just show them what we've got here. You've got almost every candy you could want. So that's a popular aisle with the children. All candies from top to bottom. A few healthy options with the dark chocolate things. And then these are our jams and jellies. And this is, yeah, a local jam house here. We also get some through our supplier. Yeah, Walnut Creek. This is the local sorghum. You're familiar with that. seen a lot of that being made. So we have two different families that make sorghum in the community. We've got the Gunther family and we have the Maslin family. Both of them are basically the same thing, just different packaging. So I think that's kind of, yeah, we've got enough bulk foods here that if you need to make chocolate chip cookies, you can come and find all your ingredients here. A few unique things too. So
what's this aisle? I see a lot of seasoning. What's
yes, this is our whole aisle of spices. It's alphabetically arranged there. A lot of people like getting spices here because they're so much fresher than in the store where they've been. These come in bulk and we package them. Very reasonable. So yeah, great option if you're a cook. About how many storage sheds do you guys send out of your shop a year?
Around 1,800 to 2,000.
Storage sheds that are built in a year. So Martin manages that. He
Okay.
He doesn't actually get down there and do any building. He just manages that. He does quality control. If there's any issues with a customer, he'll follow up. We take a trip out to different lots sometimes to do some repairs together. But that leaves him pretty flexible. So he's around if the store needs any help with any repairs. If the girls have a problem with the mixer not working or a microwave, not doing its thing, they always call on Martin.
And you all pastor a church here locally?
He does, yeah.
What's
yeah.
the name of y'all's church?
Pilgrim Christian Fellowship.
Pilgrim Christian Fellowship.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that all keeps you busy too, I'm sure.
That helps. That helps to keep us busy.
Okay, we've got 2 sandwiches here for Art.
Yeah.
With your wife here, and she's
Okay.
giving me a good tour, and she was just talking about some of the things you have to run down and fix sometimes, even
Right.
when you're not on duty.
That's right.
What do you end up doing here at the porch mostly?
Mostly maintenance. If a mixer breaks down, I tend to work on that. Electrical, anything to do with
Yeah.
equipment, I tend to work on that. Anything to do with the building itself, sometimes I have to look after that. But Jonathan and Pete help on that as well, so I'm not the only one working on those things. But I do mostly the electrical type stuff. Is what I take care of. Yeah.
So the partners have one Saturday they work over.
That's
alternate.
correct.
So you really don't have to work here that much through the month.
One day out of a month.
One day out of the month.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
So you're here one day too, huh?
I am, but I'm here a lot more than that.
A lot more than that.
I'm here a lot more than that because us ladies stock all the gift section. So all the toys you saw, a lot of the things in there, I order in stock.
Okay.
I come in before it gets busy in the morning.
Your maintenance mainly, it sounds like you do a lot of fixing.
I do. I bring the rocking chairs out. I store the rocking chairs over at my shop. So when we need rocking chairs, I bring them out.
Are they made locally? Maybe the chairs?
Well, they're about an hour from here.
About an hour, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're
He
made.
grades the parking lot and
Yeah. Well, just a little bit of everything. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to keep things going.
Do you enjoy running this business here?
I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy talking to people. A lot of community people come by, so I get to say hi to them. Of course, then you have a lot of people from outside, so I don't really meet a stranger.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoy it. I do.
Did you grow up here originally in Muddy
I
Pond?
did. I was
Yeah.
here all my life. Yeah. So
Where'd your family originate from?
my dad would be from Ontario, Canada. My mom would be from Saskatchewan, Canada.
That's
Yeah.
where most of everybody
That's
settled from
right.
down here?
That's right. Yeah.
In the 60s?
In the 60s. That's right. In the middle of the 60s. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good. And of course, in the hole, there's always things you don't like, but that's life. So we enjoy it. But no, we always are real busy here on Saturdays. For somebody that wants to come and just not have to face the crowd, you probably don't want to be here on a Saturday. The other days are a little bit more bearable. But
We closed on Sunday because I know a lot of people want to get out on Sunday, but
Right.
everything in Muddy Pond and most all the mom and pop places I film are
Everything's closed on Sunday. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sunday's not a good day to travel, but
Right.
Monday, and in some places only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday really, until
Right.
the season really hits. So.
exactly. But
Yeah.
we stay open all year round.
we are open Monday to Saturday,
Yep.
8 to 5. Yeah.
And don't change our hours. We keep them at the same. So open up at 8 and then close at 5 every day. So yeah, except for Sunday.
I missed breakfast this morning, but y'all do breakfast sandwiches too.
Have a real good breakfast sandwich.
I'll let you ring them up there. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm waiting on him.
Ready? Okay. Are they slicing that for you?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good deal. So. Yep.
I'm done. You can go ahead and
Okay. So you have the. All right. Gotcha. So I can bring you up.
Okay, thanks.
And you'll probably want to ring those up individually, Martin. They're different kinds of salads.
Are they?
Some of, I think so.
I think
have
they're all the
some-
same from what, are they all
Okay.
the same? I think they are. Yeah.
No, this one is different.
Okay. So we got garden salad, cranberry.
$7 specialty sandwich or the $6 cold cut. These are more of our hot sandwiches like hamburgers or roast beef or anything like that. Stick it on that, right over there, and they'll make it call the name when it's ready. Oh, cool. So these are $6 sandwiches. These are $7.
Okay,
Thank you. There's a lot of things in our gift shop that are a little bit of an older type of item. Things like puzzles. We don't have electronics or anything like that. We've got a beautiful line of candles. They are a soy candle, so very healthy. We've got things that are more vintage, the old time tin signs, coloring books for the kids, that type of thing. Let me take you around here, John. We've got a toy section over here, but we've also got things that are a little bit educational for the kids. The old-time golden books, those are hard to find, but we keep a good selection of those. And yeah, some meaningful books and cards to go with your gifts. This is a item I've only started carrying in about the last year, and we've sold hundreds of those, I would say. They're so reasonable. People like to hike. This is a great line from East Tennessee, the Naked Bee. No added parabens or anything like that. They're very, very health-minded. This is a kitchen section. Just lots of knickknacks and also necessities for the kitchen. A few vintage things that are really good sellers, things like that, the old-time cups. This is a new line. If you can show them at 60s, new line of bags. These have been selling. I've already done a reorder, and we had only stocked that a month ago.
Oh, how about that?
So those are doing great. This is a lot of just the basic kitchen things, a lot of cooking and baking type things. We've got lots of little chimes. That's just a different line of chime, just smaller things. Car charms. These are rain chains. There's aprons, glass cutting boards. Yeah, just kind of the basics that you need for a kitchen. That's what's in this section, and I think you've seen the decor.
Yeah, we was in there earlier with Jonathan
Yeah.
and Charlotte. So I see you got little buggies for the kids. They seem to like those.
They do. We're training the future shoppers.
So there's a couple other owners that we haven't met yet. It's Pete and
Let's go meet Pete and Susanna.
Susanna. Okay.
This is Susanna
Hello, hello, Susanna.
and Pete Hofer. Yes,
Well.
I'll let you take it from there.
Okay. All right. I've got Pete and Suzanne Hofer here. They're one of the set of owners or the couples that own it. And we're just talking about Suzanne, how each of the ladies of the owner couples there have a section in the gift store that they take care of. So what was your section that you take care of?
I do this area right here, the Swan Creek and the candles and also the diffusers, all these different products through here, and some more stuff over around the corner. Yeah, just some of the small gift areas, the box cards, and just a little bit of everything. I don't do as much as some of the other ladies.
You got a smaller department, maybe?
Yes, I do.
So
I'd rather help back there baking or something.
Oh, okay. You help them baking and all that. Yeah. So how do you two enjoy running a country store like this?
It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy interacting with people. I love cutting up and just being goofy with people and things like that. So I really enjoy coming in here the once a month that we are here, because I was telling you earlier, we have the three of us owners and the store manager. So the four of us take turns working on weekends. So I'm only here, or we as a couple are only here once a month working. So, but when I am here, I love interacting with people and just being here and and helping people out and stuff. But I've always said it seemed like before we started this store that almost like we were gluttons for punishment, you know. It's like we didn't have anything to do or something, so we opened this store yet. But because we all had our own businesses and things like that. But I really like the idea of what it's done for the community, and also the amount of people that it's brought in. Saturdays like today, we do not cinnamon rolls, but donuts, and we only do those on Saturdays. So we have people coming just for that from an hour drive, hour and a half away, because they've come to know that Saturdays is the day for donuts, and they're going to be here. And so that's always a big thing. And so just the amount of people that have come to the store since we've been open here, after it was just a little bit of a slowdown because throughout the transition of us buying the store, just the amount of people that come through. And even on Saturdays when we work, like 2 weeks ago, pretty much every time we work, there's at least a handful of people that I get to talk to here that this is the first time they're here. So we've always got new people coming to visit us here, and they just love the store, love the items we sell, they love the atmosphere. And earlier on, you probably noticed that it was a little bit crowded, had a little bit of a busy spree, but seems like people just love that, and it really sets the tone of the atmosphere that it's not, how would you say, commercialized. And even though it's almost commercial busy, you know, but nevertheless, it's so yeah, we really love being here. We love being part of this store, and certainly a great team of employees and people that work here and stuff. So it's been a real positive thing for the community and for us as well as couples to work together. It's been a blessing to be part of this, and just the amount of or the young ladies that are our employees and stuff, they just do a phenomenal job, as you've probably seen in the different departments, that they really enjoy what they're doing, and we're very thankful for what we've got here.
As a grandma and a homemaker and everything, I love outdoors, I love gardening. This gives me a way of staying in touch with the community people, and just lots of past friends we get to bump into. I really enjoy that.
I know that y'all have a picnic area outside that we talked about a little bit earlier, but I'm going to get some footage of that. There's a lot of people seem to take advantage of that during the pretty weather.
Oh, they do. There's oftentimes, like we have a lot of people that come in here with their families, as you see out here on the floor, and especially on nice days like today, the sun's out. It's a little windy, but still a beautiful day. People bring their families and we have the front porch seating as well with picnic tables, so they'll grab their food in here rather than eating in our living dining room. They'll eat outside and watch the children play on the swing sets. And then we also have the pavilion area that we added to this place here just 2-3 years ago, and people just love coming down here and sitting down there by the pond eating food and
get into the country, I guess.
Get into the country, get out of the city a little bit. And we also do catch and release fishing. People that want to bring their fishing pole can do that, and just let the children walk out there, and the parents seem to be very responsible with their children around the pond, so that's always good. And but yeah, they can bring their own lunch, bring their own picnic, their own family members here and eat, or they come in here and get food and take it out. So we're great with them. We just love catering to the community and making them feel like this is they're part of it, because they really are. That's what makes this place what it is. When we first started the store, we all had our own departments and stuff, and I guess for myself, it was like the clocks over here on the wall to my right. You were back in that corner.
Let's look at those clocks.
Okay.
Tell us about the clocks. We haven't looked at those.
Okay. We do have like the cuckoo clocks up here on your right. And those we specifically get from, we order them from California, but they are the true Black Forest cuckoo clocks from Germany. So they're all made in Germany. And then over here, we've got all these clocks here that it's the Rhythm brand, and it's a Chinese clock, but the movements inside, they're like that little pendulum there that's swinging. You can see the movements are Swarovski movements, and so not all the components are from there, but we do sell a lot of these clocks, and it seems like a really hot seller, and people just love the idea of I don't know, maybe I can make one work here for us, get the idea of what they actually do. And they all have different tunes. They have like the patriotic tunes. They have the Westminster and also Christmas tunes. And each one of these clocks do something different. You know, the face opens, and so it's a really neat item that we have here, and people just really love them. We sell a lot of them throughout the year.
What's the price on one like that one there? It's turned around there.
It's $433, and that's really on the cheap side of what they actually recommend us selling them. And I think that's probably one of our selling points as to the amount that we sell per year, because we make at least 5 to 6 orders a year on these clocks here, and so we do sell a lot of them.
Well, alrighty, I'm going to get me something to eat. I think I've seen all this food, so I'm going to go order me something up to eat. Then.
And they do make good sandwiches. My favorite is the rye, or the chicken salad on rye.
Okay.
And but that's always been my favorite since we opened here. And the chicken salad is made in house, of course. So the food is very fresh. It's really good food. And I had my brothers and their families here for our daughter's wedding just 2.5 weeks ago, and they wanted to come back here every day for lunch, because we came the one day and it's like, wow, we can't hardly get this kind of fresh food where we're from out in Montana, and they wanted to come back and have food. So that's one thing we like about what we produce here on the food side, is everything's made fresh within the week. The bakery, of course, is fresh every day, but so the people just love the fresh food.
Absolutely. I'm going to go over here and get me one of those order forms and get me something to order. I'll talk to you in just a little bit and we'll get ready to do the closing.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Right here, that's mine.
All right.
Thank you.
And this one is for Debbie. It must have came out just as you walked down the corner.
All right, thank you. I guess that's the line right there. Get back there. Come up back here. We'll come back. We'll come back in a minute and pay you. I was going to try to get in line, but we'll be right back. Thank you so much. Well, guys, it's been a great honor to get to come and visit with you all today and document your business here in Muddy Pond, and I'll be seeing you all again next time. See y'all. Bye-bye.